Hey guys, welcome back to yet another interesting video as we always do it. I know it's been a while since I last posted. I know I should not let things get in the way, but I just had a tough time, but I'm getting over it. Yeah. And if you haven't subscribed to this awesome channel, please make sure you do. Please make sure you do. Don't forget to like, share, comment, do whatever you can to support me. I can't wait as to get to 500 subscribers. Right now we are at I think 384. Ambia rafiki zako wa subscribe bana, sikuwa hivyo. So if you watched my last video, I promised to talk about something today, and I think I'm ready to talk about it. And it's not like I'm okay talking about it. I just want to let everyone know that they are not alone. Victims like myself, I want to let them know they are not alone. And I want to let them know we're together in this, and it gets better. Lies, it doesn't get better. You just learn to live with it. Basically, that's it. Topics like this get me in my feelings because I'm a victim, and it hurts so bad to talk about these things and to see this thing happen to other girls out there, young girls that cannot speak up, or women that are attacked by gangs and all that. It hurts me, honestly. But today I've decided I'm going to talk about it. I'm literally struggling to keep my face straight, to be okay, but I just have to do it today. So, growing up, I wasn't as assertive as I am today. I didn't know that people could speak up and not be judged. I thought that I was an offender. I thought that some things that happened were my fault. So I just decided that I was not going to tell anyone whatever was happening to me. And until like 2 years ago, I talked to my cousin and told her what happened. And she listened. She didn't judge me or anything, and she made me feel okay. And she told me it wasn't my fault, and honestly, that was the best thing that I had. Yeah. So, this is it, guys. So, I'm raised in a family of 3 boys and 2 girls, my sister and I. So, my dad has 2 wives. My mom is the second wife, and from my mom, we are only two, my brother and I. And then from my dad's other wife, 3 people, 2 boys and 1 woman. So I'm raised in this kind of family. It was tough, honestly, it was tough. But being the last one, we get some advantages here and there because I don't want to lie to you all, guys. My dad loved me so much growing up. He still doesn't hide it. And I wish I talked to my dad or my mom. Okay, I didn't have a good relationship with my mom growing up because she was so strict, and unaonanga watoi wakigrow up, unaonanga ukicorrectiwa una feel as if they hate you, they don't like you. So until after high school, that's when I started getting along with my mom kabisa kabisa kabisa, yeah. So I don't know why I'm taking so long to eat the nail on the head, yeah. Hey, aki ya Mungu, bonge la forehead. We didn't come to play. Watu wakiwa kwa line ya nywele nilikuwa line 2. I'm around 2 ya forehead, but it is what it is, man. These things are located to pretty women, so this is it. I think I'm 4 or 5 years old. I still remember these things as if it was yesterday. You know, one thing about kids, Aki, don't go around doing shit to kids because they always remember. Hata irifanyia mtu kitu mbaya akiwa an adult, because chances of forgetting very high because we have so many things going around in our heads. We barely remember stuff. But as a kid, honestly, I tell this story as if I remember this story so vividly. I remember it so well, so well. I've never forgotten anything about it. So around 4 5 years old. It's actually, I think, what took class 1 how many years? I think 6, yeah. So we live near my primary school, like it's just a fence away. And nilikuwa definitely nimechimba tushimo twangu twa kupitia, but you know kuna zile siku duties za mwalimu anakuanga na watch out, anajua kilo wewe unapitianga kwa fence, nisikuone hii wiki. So I just have to zunguka, like it's around 10 to 15 minutes nizunguke ndo nipate home. So napitia kwa some homestead yenye kulikonga na mabishe zangu, we play for some time and then I go home. So as I go home, I pass by some home yenye mtu alikuwa ananingojeanga hapo nje, anajua hii ndo masaa ya this kid kutoka from school. And they'd call me into their house, ananiambia weka bag, kuja weka bag hapo ndani. So I'm a child, I'm so naive, I'm so stupid, I'm so frail. It tells me weka bag hapo, kuja. Oh my god, the shit that I'm about to say is so traumatizing. I thought I'm okay, but honestly I'm not. So nimeweka bag, and then he calls me into his room and removes his manhood, and he tells me to touch it. So I'm like, bro, what are you making me do? What's wrong with you? What's this? So because a girl is timid, a girl is so frail, a girl is so afraid, I do it. And then it makes me rub his manhood until he ejaculates. Yeah. And then that was so weird and so fucked up. So I go home, I keep quiet about it because he has told me, don't tell anyone. Ukiambia mtu wewe utajua, you don't know me. And then this is the only way home. I don't have another route other than the other times yenye napitianga kwa fence, and you know kuna hizo walimu wanajuanga napitianga kwa fence, so they're so strict, wataki nipitie kwa fence nifike home, so I have to use the other route. And this person ame time ile time natokanga shule. So nikifika hapo, like nikiwa about kufika hapo, like nasikia tu kulia, because this is a thing that goes on. Hii ni kitu like imeshakuwa trend right now. It forces his thing on me, and mind you, I'm very young. I'm so young. I'm very very young, very very young. 6 years manze, ama 5. Imekuwa trend. It makes me touch him. He forces his way on me na nikitini. So like nilikuwa na get so offended, na namwambia I want to go pee. So like that was supposed to be an excuse for me to run from there niende home. He tells me koja hapo. So I do it. He does weird things to me, he touches me, he does so many weird things zenye nilikuwa na feel, why is this person doing this? Why is this person is supposed to be a relative. This person is supposed to be, you know. It was so bad, honestly, guys. It was so bad. This thing keeps on happening. Alafu ni kama like alikuwa, this person is a pedophile, by the way. He's attracted to school kids, young kids, and it's this thing. This is what he does. And then, you know, family cover-ups and all that. So msee ananifanyia hivyo, aki nilikuwa nashindwa nikiona masaa ya kwenda nyumbani, aki nachoka. Juu najua ile kitu inaenda kunifanyikia. This person doesn't even care about me. He doesn't care if he's going to hurt me. He doesn't care if he's my relative. He doesn't really care, by the way. And maybe he's doing stuff to hurt my mom because, you know, family stuff. And then my mom couldn't not, because unaona hiyo age ndo unaanza kufunzwa kujiosha. Juu definitely I'm so certain angekuwa ananiosha, she definitely know something was up. So hiyo time ndo nafanyangwa kujiosha, unatoka shule, mi nachukua maji kwa besheni, I take a shower. I remember there was this day I was in, I think, class 2. This person just rapes me. I'm coming. So this person defiles me and is ejaculated all over me, like on my clothes. And that shit was so okay. I didn't know that what that was at my age. Honestly, sikujua nini, what's happening. I didn't know at all. And let me tell you, imagine me wiping sheets. Imagine me wiping hizo vitu from me. And then I realized, okay, it's my time to step up. It's my time to stand against oppression. It's my time to stand against all these things. And before then, I think my mom alikuwa, this time amekuwa home, and she asks me, wewe ukitokanga shule unapitianga wapi juu always get home like after an hour na shule nasikianga bell. Kwani wewe unakuanga unapitia wapi? Nisi shule ikikuja dakika 10 isiishe kama hujafika hapa kwa nyumba. Kama kuna time ya kupita kwa fence, I want you home in 10 minutes. Sawa? And then she beats me up so bad because hata ni kama ana feel something is off. And you know, parents wanakuanga, hata kitu kama hii happen, like, you know, our parents are very traditional and old school. Uambie mzazi you've been raped or something has happened to you, wewe ndo utachapwa na wewe ndo victim, you're the child. So hiyo time I stopped kabisa, na mse ananiita kuja nikutumie siga. Bro, if there is, kama kuna kitu I hate in this world ni cigars. I totally hate the smell of cigars and sipendi mtu ana smoke near me. Kuja nikutumie sigara and tell him sikuji. I don't know, nilimea two horns from where. So not unless sasa kama ananituma kama dada ako ama any other adult, and then I don't want to feel ni kama na disrespect this person, I go. Kumbe anangoja aanze kunifanyia vitu. I remember there was a time I got to, I think, class 5, and then a family friend of ours came to stay at our place for some time. So tuko na udem, I think nikiwa class 5 alikuwa class 7 thereabout. So she wasn't that much older than me. So tulikuwa tuna take turns kuoga, so I go shower and then she goes to shower. So hii time nimekuja, this person is at our home, is watching television. My parents obviously are not around because my mom has gone to work, my dad ameenda shughuli zake. And nimeingia kwa room yangu kuchange, and this person just draws the curtains and is like, unaficha ni? So you know, like, nimechukua list yangu nimejificha, like, why is this person entering my room and why is unaficha nini? Kwani unaniogopa? Si utoe tu uvae nguo. So stupid me removes the lesson and I dress up. It tells me nivae pole pole, kuna kitu sijui nini. Oh my god, I think that event traumatized me so much. That event has fucked up my life so much because it has affected so many factors in my life. Not that it's just that I won't talk about the factors right now, but every time I remember that, I never even sought therapy. I never sought any professional guidance whatsoever until 2 years ago when I decided to talk to my cousin, and we were having some sort of conversation, and I just had to open up. And then the funniest part, I never told my parents, I never told anyone in my family because I had the fear. As the victim, nilikuwa na feel ni kama ilikuwa makosa yangu, it was my fault. I was being threatened, definitely. I was so young, I was everything, a child. I was a child. I couldn't talk. I don't know why the society puts all the blame on the victim instead of dealing with these people that do all these bad things, instead of dealing with the pedophiles and the rapists and all that. Inakuanga tu blame inakuwa on the victim. Hata unashindwa, people asking why was she putting on a short dress? Yeye ndo alikuwa na provoke mse, yeye ndo alikuwa anafanya. Mimi si nilikuwa navaa aprons, I was so covered, and As in, nothing justifies rape, honestly. Nothing, no, totally nothing. Nothing justifies rape. If someone is a rapist, that's it, that's it. And hakuna ati fault ya mtu ati wewe ndo ulivaa vibaya, wewe ndo ulifanya kufanyia hivyo. No, rapist ni rapist tu. Hata there was a time nilikuwa nasikia story about this person, allegations, allegations that he's raped someone, and deep down I was like, yeah, that's possibly true. This person, this is the kind of person he is. Aikelewi anything anakuanga hivyo, but definitely I didn't talk about it because na feelingi hata nikaambia my parents, as in hakuna mtu atakuamini. Watu watashanga, why now, why you talking about it right now, why didn't you talk about it so many years ago when you had a chance to talk about it? But I was scared, I was threatened, I couldn't talk about it, na nilikuwa na feel ni makosa yangu. I was feeling it's my fault, so that's why I didn't talk about it. Hakuna. So this story gets me so bad, honestly. And okay, mtu haponi from these things, but you just learn to live with it. And ile time unaona the person that the perpetrator, una feel so bad, inakurudisha tu. And then umse anafikiria you've forgotten because you've never talked about it, you were a child au kumbuki, and that's definitely screwed up. I remember everything, just that I decide not to talk about it. But someday I'll confront this person, nimuulize, ulikuwa unafikiria sijui ama ni nini? Wewe ulikuwa unafikiria unanipepa aje? Ulikuwa unadhani aje? People, again, my childhood was so tough. I faced a lot of things that made me, hata ni bahati tu I didn't drop kwa masomo, but I was trying. But then it reached a point I'm not so focused because my brain is not really okay, but I try so much to focus on my studies, to focus on the things I do. But kuna ile time unapata nini, a throwback, and inakupata vibaya sana, but we move regardless. But I want to talk to everyone that has gone through such stories, either as a child, as an adult. Right now, you're not alone, and it was never your fault. As I always tell you guys, it was never your fault. And I hope you learn to live with your truth, you learn to live with everything that happened to you. Yeah, so that's it. You just learn to live with it, nothing else. And oh my god, I even remember this person. Okay, nimekuja kujua the other day, hiyo ndo inaitangwa dry humping, and this person was also doing that to me as a child. Me as a girl. Anyway, guys, I just got some emergency I'm attending to right now. See you next time, guys.